Well, I always kind of tell this little story about the yellow car. When's the last time you saw a yellow car? I don't know. Most people don't see very many yellow cars. But if I tell you to look for yellow cars, you'll see one every single day. There are yellow cars on the road, and you'll see one every day. Same thing with investors. The reason that you're not finding them now you don't know where to look for them now is because you're not looking for them. Because if you found one, you wouldn't have any use for that person. What people are typically looking for who are earlier stage than syndicators is they're looking for hard money lenders, private money lenders. So they're looking for them and they find them. They go to the RIA clubs and other places, they find them. But those guys tend to be semi-professional and professional investors. And they tend to end up with a lot of the control in the real estate transaction. At the very least, they have the control of saying yes or no. And if they say no, then you can't feed your family with that deal. So you got to go find another guy. And that's exactly what the problem is that's why it's not good capital, because you don't have control over the yes or no process. So where are these guys? They're everywhere. They're in bars, restaurants, they're in lobbies, they're in hotels, they're in elevators. They're just everywhere. And you just have to start talking to people. And you don't say what's your net worth, you don't start like that, but you start by, what do you do? And, listen, I run a real estate fund, and we buy distressed properties and share the profits with our investors. And if people say, gee, that sounds interesting, I'd like to hear more, then you talk to them. And if they ask you what the weather is in Milwaukee next week because they're going there, then they're not interested, So you just have to talk to a lot of people and then mark down on a sheet of paper which are the people that are interested in talking to you further, and you work those people. And so you start looking for people who are looking for a passive investment. And that opens up another discussion. And that is that real estate brokers will all tell you, well, I know a lot of real estate investors. They know active investors that want to actually buy the real estate. Syndicators are looking for passive investors who just want to give them the cash for them to go buy the real estate. And that's a really significant difference. So, I'm not saying that real estate brokers don't know people. They know a lot of people. But just because they're in real estate doesn't necessarily mean that they know the right people. So just think about the concept of looking for passive investors, 1 to 10 million. Those are your people.